Okay, let's get into it. So, some notes. Some people lie to keep the peace. Then you have some people who lie to start some shit. And then you have other people who lie just because. No clear reason as to why are you a motherfucking liar. Okay, I don't know who that was meant for in regards to maybe you could be dealing with someone who is a habitual liar or who have certain reasons as to why they lie, but they are going to tell you a lie, and you're really going to have to use your discernment, because this lie can honestly be a truth, be truth. This lie honestly could be true or false. So you have to have your spectacles on, okay? Pull down the intelligent hat, okay? The stocking cap. Make sure that bitch is on tight. All right, next. Keep your focus on the prize. And then I got the number 711. So maybe this could be your lucky number, or that's a number that you can play in the lottery if they do 3 digits wherever you live. 711. Keep your focus on the prize. And don't force anything. When you start to force events to happen for you, or force things to work in your connections, or just when you're forcing an experience, okay, you will not get the best outcome because it wasn't organic, it wasn't genuine, right? So make sure you are being intentional with your focus, okay? Only focusing on what benefits you, okay? And where you can also be placed to benefit somebody else, right? To be of a benefit to someone else. Okay, next. Oh, this one right here. Somebody, okay, fumbled their bag because they didn't know how to keep their motherfucking mouth shut. So who is that for? Remember the rule. Silence is golden. And in this case, you fumbled your own fucking bag. Now somebody then copied you and created something that was originally yours. You have to stop allowing your mouth, okay, to make the first move. Them actions should be inaction, okay? Your actions are the first step. Stop telling your goddamn business. And I'm getting like, for you, this was a hard pill to swallow. It was like one of the greatest lessons that you've learned. And sometimes this is how we learn our lesson, is when we okay, so let me break it down this way. We can have lesson after lesson, right? And then there comes a time when you know the lesson, but because you still want to play around in it, you go through it, and now you have to, and now you're fighting your way out of it for the umpteenth time, okay? But at this point, it's like you are a master of this lesson. You just choose to continue to have that experience over and over. So this is when the Most High, your spiritual team, come in like, listen, nigga, like, we're done, okay? And this is where you're hit with the biggest experience that could really make or break you, right? And so you fumble that. And that is where this is when you realize that playing with hot fire eventually will burn you. Okay, playing with hot fire, you will eventually get burned, and that's what you learned. Okay, because times is moving, and it's very like we got shit to do. We don't want to continue to do this when you know better, when you know what's going on. Okay. Like in this case, silence is golden. Okay. So I just want to pull some cards to just confirm those, because we all like a little confirmation. And I'm here, Betty Watt, 1738. Hey, I was at one low, since you're pretty, when you came in the door. Whatever that is. We have solar plexus. Then we have solar sacral. And hold on, y'all, let me get financial and material changes. What did I say? Didn't I just say somebody fumbled the bag? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the solar and the sacral chakra, right? And the sacral chakra, so this is orange. And your sacral chakra is located like right after is your root, your sacral, and then your solar. So your sacral chakra, this is where your sexuality comes into play, pleasure, joy, all of that. And you could be experiencing some blockage there. Okay, like blocked sexuality, you know what I mean? Which I can see in terms how the solar plexus. So with the solar plexus, this is above the sacral chakra, above your abdomen, and that's the yellow one. So with the sacral chakra, that deals with like your self-confidence. Okay, it deals with your self-confidence, how you feel about yourself, your self-worth. All right, you know what I mean? And when this is blocked, this can, of course, create emotional instability. You may not feel as confident. So with both of those being in some way, shape, or form blocked, this is why you are experiencing financial and material changes, which is like with this red, to me, red, and you going through these changes, meaning that your root chakra is not stabilized. Okay. Period. All right. And 55 can be of significance, or 5, because we got the 5 here, then we have 2 and 3, which is 5. So, okay. Let me know what y'all think.